big wave guy, you know what the fuck, 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 you know what the fuck.
What's good to the channel? Big Wave Guy made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow my IG page at Big Wave God. Now the boy T.I. didn't responded to Boosie Boo when Boosie basically was like, man, look, I'm keeping the same energy. If T.I. told on his dead cousin, he is a rat, man. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Boosie, you feel me? I agree with Boosie, but who am I? What does my opinion matter? It don't matter because we're going to react to what T.I. had to say back to the boy Boosie, you know what I'm saying? T.I. wrote like a long post on Instagram basically saying how he was disappointed in Boosie, and really I don't understand where he was coming from because T.I., you the one who put this information out here on the podcast anyway. Like, I don't know if you just expected nobody to ever pay attention, but this is the internet, so they gonna go back and find anything. And once they heard that Boosie was dropping an album with you, knowing how Boosie feel about snitching and all that, you already know they want to see Boosie's opinion on what you had to say about what you did with your family. You know what I'm saying? You told to get out of a certain situation. Now, you was telling him to pull up and check the paperwork and all that, but I don't even know why that's necessary if you went online and said that out your own mouth. You feel me? Like, why does anybody gotta check the paperwork if you self-admitted it? Now, if you were lying, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's on you, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you the one said it. So let's react to what T.I. had to say back to Boosie, calling him a rat. You feel me? Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get it.
Man, you are the headline.
A kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle, yeah.
A kerfuffle.
In
boy stay with some new words.
Of Instagram drama, for sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, for those of y'all who don't know what's going on, Mr. Harris here was, for lack of better words, called out is the parentheses word we'll use.
No, I don't think that. It wasn't called out.
It wasn't called out.
Question by Lil Boosie.
Vlad asked him a question. You already know Vlad was rubbing his hands like Birdman, ready to ask Boosie what he thought about that, man. And everybody was proud of Boosie for keeping the same energy.
And the question is about this man's involvement of
telling.
Yeah, cooperation. Shit was confusing because he and I have a relationship.
Right.
And it's so many times, like when somebody had your phone number and your address, and you know they could have called or pulled up, and you have like so many very, very important mutual.
Bro, he said he ain't talked to you since then. Why would he want to talk to you after you know how Boosie feel about that? If y'all that close and that much of friends, you knew that was gonna hurt him to his core, and he would look like a hypocrite to not keep the same energy with you. Whether he called you or not, bro, he probably don't want to talk to you no more. He said the album ain't dropping.
Acquaintances, it just baffled me as to how it ended up.
It's more ways to communicate than not communicate.
I mean, the public.
It's the situation, man. You
Nigga,
are
please.
the headline.
A very real place, and adding some embellishment to it to fit the needed discussion.
Right.
Anybody who would call me and ask what really happened.
So hold on, he trying to say that he embellished it, and he embellished the situation to fit the narrative of the story they was talking about. Man, this nigga lying like a mug, bro. So what you trying to advocate for snitching when you been a street rapper or so-called street dude your whole life? That don't even make sense.
Hey man, what happened? What's up with this? Well, the case was resolved due to a motion to suppress all of the evidence because of an illegal search and seizure. The case was dismissed.
You gotta say it slow for him, bro. You gotta say it slow for him.
The case was resolved because of a motion to suppress all evidence due to an illegal search and seizure. No need to point no finger, say nothing about nobody or
By legal
anybody about
standpoint,
nothing.
that situation shouldn't have happened.
Exactly. Very real place.
So let's hear it
and
again,
adding
man.
some embellishment to it to fit.
He said it was a real situation, but he embellished it a little bit to fit the conversation that needed to be had. So basically he's saying we need to start talking about snitches, which, you know what I'm saying, the whole internet is doing right now. Everybody's trying to determine exactly what is a snitch. So he volunteered himself to basically lie and embellish the story about he told on his dead cousin to get out of a situation when in reality it was dismissed and all the evidence was suppressed. Whatever that mean, man, he just did a whole bunch of lawyer talk. Bottom line is, T.I., I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like you heard Boosie say he think you lying, so you found out a way to, you know what I'm saying, backtrack on what you originally said, bro, because you originally said that The detective told you that he can make all your problems go away. Or not the detective, your lawyer told you they can make all the problems go away if you just say that the gun was for your cousin who had passed, and that's what you did. So why would you lie about that? You feel me? Like, why would you advocate for snitching, bro? Why would you advocate for snitching? You supposed to be a street dude. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. It's just, it's getting crazy. Like, I get it, the conversation needs to be had, but I feel like the street dudes should be on that side of the fence. Like, they should be against it. And maybe anybody else who don't subscribe to the streets, maybe they should feel like nigga tell on anybody. I don't even know these days, man. It's getting confusing. It's obviously no honor in the streets, man. You motherfuckers doing wild. You in the streets anyway. You already running wild, breaking all the laws. So why would you abide by some street laws? It's a code that very few stick by, and it's damn near imaginary at this point, man. I want to hear what y'all want to say about it. Let me know in the comments down below. You feel me? Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Till next time, we out of here.
Long and asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave God like excellence. I speak the truth like Exodus. Bossy bitch before Xmas, then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid. I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence. I could kill him with a